if you're a nurse, if you're a healthcare assistant, or you're a doctor and you're looking for job opportunities that will sponsor your visa from outside of the UK, then you've come to the right place, because on today's video I'm going to show you this company and the agency they use to recruit healthcare professionals from outside of the UK. It's proven. You know what, I'll share with you the details when I dive into my laptop. But please, before I dive into this video, make sure you subscribe. We're trying to grow this community where we help each other. We don't gatekeep here. We share opportunities with each other as soon as we find one, especially for those that are looking for jobs with sponsorship. So please spread this news, share this video, give this video a thumbs up, and like. If you've got a question, you know where to ask in the comment section. So let's get started. Okay, first of all, I want to mention, let me just prove to you that this company actually has sponsorship license. So we know, I prove to you I'm not just wasting your time on this channel. So this company is called Order of St. James, Order of St. John's Care Trust. So if you go over here, you can see Order of St. John's Care Trust has got an active license to sponsor. It's still active right here. Yeah, so how I actually got to find out, because these things don't just pop out of the air, how I actually got to find out is that I applied for a job with Order of St. John, and before they got back to me, they sent me a reply, this reply that you see on right here. Yeah, so in that email they mentioned that they use a particular agency to recruit from outside, recruiting international nurses and carers with intakes throughout the year. They can be contacted via their website. Yeah, so they specifically listed the websites of the agency that they use to recruit international nurses, carers throughout the year. So what we're going to do in this video, I'm going to, you see the link to this agency, you could screenshot it and go to it, or you know what, I could leave it in the comment section. I don't know which one you guys prefer, but either in comment section or in description, whichever works for you, just let me know and I'll do that. So we're just going to click on this website, so it leads us to the agency. So the Order of St. John's, so let me explain. They don't have sponsorship. They don't recruit directly from outside. They use an agency to make the whole process easy for them, if that makes sense. Yeah, so is this company called Order of St. John, that is using MMAHA recruitment agency to do their abroad recruitment. So just so you know. Okay, so since we've gotten that out of the way, let's go through this guy's website and probably go through the requirements and what you have to have before you even start making your application. So looking right here, I've taken my time to look through this whole website, the steps and the benefits as well. Look, this is the benefit they offered. I think I saw somewhere here that the recruitment is free, like free, what's it called? Free flights and all of that. I think I saw it somewhere. Oh no. Okay, let me just carry on, but I'll show you guys where it's all stated. Free flights, free accommodations and all of that. It's all written on their website. I'm not just making this up. That's if you're successful. So how do you join the program? Just take your time, go through their website. It shows the requirements. Step 1, screening document collection, meaning there are documents to submit, requirements and all that. It's quite clear. Step 2, interview and employment processes, which is their own. I don't know, I haven't gone through them, so I don't know what they offer. Step 3, qualification and examination process. Step 4, departure and relocation process. Step 5, arrival and integration process. And you can see here some pictures of those nurses that they successfully recruited from abroad, mostly Philippines and African and all of that. Yeah, so they are recruiting nurses, carers, doctors and AHP. I don't know what this means, but you could go look it up. If you click on here, you will see the details. So and it's not just in England they are recruiting for. They recruit for Ireland and UK. UK consists of Scotland, what's it called? Isle of Man, Ireland, Scotland, Wales. Yeah, so all of these countries of the UK are all included as well in their recruitment. So it's not just Ireland, but these ones are specific, you know. So how do I apply? What documents do you even need to start with? So let's go through this. So if you click on join the program, apply. I love that these guys detailed out, you know, requirements that you need to meet. So you don't just start submitting application and midway towards you submitting application, you get to know you don't meet the requirements. So they put all the information on their website. So I advise you to please go through each and every one of them. It all contains all the details you need to know. So for the profession, definitely you just select any of the ones you applying for. Yeah, and then exams passed. Looking at this, what's it called? The list of exams here, you see that what's it called? You could see CBT, OSE, PLAB, that's for doctors, Ireland, and all of these exams. So it depends on what position you are applying for that the exams meet. I can see IELTS academic. I could see like English tests right here. So just bear it in mind that somewhere you need to provide IELTS results. You see TOEFL, OITS, these are all English exams. Yeah, English tests, I mean. So coming down here, I hate to break it to you, this is a bad news. If you're a nurse now and you're from any of these countries listed here, Afghanistan, Angola, Bangladesh, Benin, blah blah blah, all these countries right here, I'm so sorry to tell you that these guys, they don't recruit from any of this country for now, because they said as soon as the ban has been lifted, if there's any change, they will update it. There is some ban that is going on with these countries for nurses from them, so I'm not sure what's going on. But if you're a nurse from any of this country, I'm sorry, these agencies won't be any useful to you. But if you're applying for a healthcare assistant, then definitely yes, you qualify. So come down here, necessary gaps that you need to fill: first name, surname, and all of that. Proficiency in other languages. Okay, that's good. Definitely English, because English is the official language in the UK. So I guess you must have that. Nationality, marital status, country of training, which is, yeah, you all know what to do. And then closest airport. All of these are necessary information that I know is peculiar to whoever that is applying for. And then down here, I just want to quickly mention qualifications. Yeah, if you've got a degree, I just want to see. So I just want to quickly go through. So you see the kind of qualifications that these guys require. So you've got HCA, nursing assistant certificate, 6 to 12 months. So it's usually the NVQ trainings you've got. Yeah, which I already shared a website where you could purchase the course online and take those training, the NVQ2, NVQ3. If you want me to share with you the website again, you can just leave a comment in the comment section. I will reply to your comment and leave a link to where you can take these trainings. This is HCA nursing. If you're a care assistant, nursing assistant that wants to qualify, I think what they are referring to here is the NVQs, NVQ2, NVQ3. So registered nurse, no formal, whatever, nursing assistant, okay, and all of that. Doctors, social worker, and social worker bachelor's degrees, and all of these degrees or diplomas. I'm just scrolling down so you kind of gives you a mental picture of what you're expecting. Yeah. So describe the unit where you currently work and all of that. Another important part where I want to mention is the English test, because I've seen it appear so many times on their website, and I don't need a soothsayer to tell you that it is actually very serious. So if you are recruiting from outside, I know they have what you call IELTS. If you are from in English or your degree is taught in English, if you're from Nigeria, Ghana, and most English-speaking countries, there's what you call IELTS. So you could use your degree certificate to apply for IELTS. I think it's ECTI's website they call it, I'm not sure. To apply for IELTS and convert that your degree into an English certificate that is duly recognized by the UK government. So what that certificate means is it tells the government that, look, I've got my degree is taught in English, I can speak English, and there is a proof. Okay, so but I'm not sure if this agency might say, look, yeah, you have that, but I still need your English test, so you're going to go take either IELTS, I meet the required scores, not yet taking the test and all of that. As you can see, exempted, trained or worked in an English speaking country, as I just mentioned. And IELTS, I met the required score, which definitely these are IELTS scores that they require if you're not from an English speaking country. But if you are, that's fine. But if you're not from an English speaking country, your English test, you could put the dates here. IELTS overall, okay, so BC and all of that. I don't know the list they might take, but I mean, if you applying for this, you should be looking at 7.0 or 7.5 at least minimum to be able to scale through, if that makes sense. So meaning you'll be scoring an average of 7.0 or 7.5 in writing, listening, speaking, and reading and all of that. And for the English test, I don't know if it's IELTS, because they already mentioned here IELTS academic or UKVI IELTS. I don't know. So all that you need to just confirm from them if you're applying. You could send them a mail, you could send the agency a mail and ask which one is it. Is it because they've got so many IELTS? You've got IELTS academic, you've got IELTS UKVI IELTS, I think general, something like that. So you just need to confirm from them before you start booking an exam. So, and then what else? Do you have a valid driver's license? I don't know what relevance this is, but if you have, please put it in here. You don't know if it's what is going to be a stumbling block, because in this country, valid driver's license is a huge thing to acquire. So if you have one in your country, still enter it here. There is no, I don't see any reason why you shouldn't. So any notes or comments that I should know? Name the friend or person who recommended or referred you to us to apply with us. I mean, I'm not affiliated with them, but if you feel like mentioning my name here, that's fine. You could mention my name is Tony Obum. You could put it in there. I don't mind. And I'm hoping someone from this video gets employed and come over. I'll be so happy if that happens. So if you're looking for someone that referred you to these guys, just mention my name. I don't mind. So country of choice, as you can see, you've got Ireland. They recruit for Ireland, Australia, Canada, UK, Middle East, Germany, and all of that. And then you've got your CV, yeah. And then how did he hear about us? Okay. Oh, so they've got word of mouth and all of that. So they just want to know. And then send me a copy of my response. So when you are all done applying, you could just click on send me a copy and then submit. Voila. That's it. Okay. So I think my job is done here. I don't know what else to say than to just wish you all the best and wish you success in your application. I just hope someone out there that is over there, I don't know, you don't know me, we just met on the internet, but I'm hoping someone that comes across this video, watches this video, applies and gets in, will be successful with this. I'm just hoping. So please help us spread the word. Please just share this video. It costs nothing. I like this video. It helps push my videos and some of these videos I make to the algorithm, so people get to hear this message and it gets to as much as possible people that need it. And if you have any question, always just let me know in the comment section and I will always respond. With that being said, I wish you all the best. I will see you guys on the next one. Bye. And for this link, what's it called? For the links I mentioned, this agency's link, I don't know, should I leave it in the description or in the comment section? You tell me where you want it. I will just leave it right there for you. And also the link to St. John. This is another big care company, care trust, that even if you're not looking for sponsorship and you're in the UK that you want to apply for, this right here, they are currently recruiting so many positions that you could easily apply for as well. Okay, so I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace. Bye.